Sloppy playing. You're watching Mike DeBrain 5538 channel on YouTube. If you're coming to me from a different platform. If you're new to my platform, that's how you find me. I've got guitar lessons. This is guitar lessons 1.4.1. It's the 42nd lesson in the series. If you're a beginner, I'd urge you to go back to guitar lessons 1.0.0. In other words, 100 to 142. 0 becomes 1, 1 becomes 2, 3 becomes 4. That's why it's 42 at 141. Just think about that. I'm going to tie that up into music theory in a moment. What I was simply doing there was playing the A major scale. A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, and A. And I was mirroring it with these 4 fingers up here, 12 frets higher. In other words, that was the 5th fret of the A major scale. Started on A. I played an A up here, but I'm trying to use all 4 fingers because the qualification. I'm not that good at these things, but I believe if you know what you're doing, you're going to get to your destination faster. So I'm going to use this platform to show you this little bit of magic, and I'm going to teach you what this very famous guitarist who studied at Berkeley is doing. He's a bass tapper. He's got almost 2 million followers on YouTube. You probably know who I'm talking about. So I'm tapping the A here at the 17th fret because 5, fret 5 plus 12 is 17 in the next octave. Now, if you're observant, you note I'm playing the A note right in the middle between the frets. But when I tap at the 17th fret, I'm tapping above the wire because I found out by mistake, by coincidence, that it works better. A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, sorry, and then an A again. Here at the 19th fret, above the fret wire. So, in other words, and that's what he's doing. Now you've got to get the coordination right. But if you're new to scales, I want to talk about that. If I played C major, it's akin to playing all the white notes on a keyboard. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. That was in 1 octave. If I continued, now I started off by showing you on 1 string. From open string to 11 is 1 octave, and then on the 12th fret, going vertically, we're going into the next octave, which is a whole pitch, same notes, but a whole pitch higher or octave higher. I'm going to revert later to this beautiful Paul Reed Smith McCarty 594 guitar in standard tuning. This bass guitar is also in standard tuning, and I'm going to show you that you can play 2 octaves horizontally. In other words, just going down the 6 strings like that, whereas I can get 2 octaves on a 24 fret guitar on a vertical basis, which I mean vertical like that. Now this takes me to talk about the national numbering system. Just imagine I was playing in the key of B flat. The notes are B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat. If I went to C sharp, I've had to go C sharp, E flat, F, G, A flat. Now, or G sharp. On that score, if I went from G and I'm going up the scale, I go to G sharp. But if I was coming from A to G, I go A flat, G sharp, A flat. So, you know, on a keyboard there are 7 white notes in 1 octave. By the way, a standard piano has 7 octaves. So just repeats. You know, when you got those 2 things like that on the note just to the left of them, if you're facing the keyboard, that's the C note. Then you go C, C sharp, like this. C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G. Let's do it down here. E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C. The E's no sharp and flat from B to C and from E to F. Just remember that. C sharp, D sharp, E, F. Excuse me. Now, you assign numbers to the major scale. Like in C major, you'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, That's in one octave. You then go on 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. When you get to 15, you're in the third octave. Like there's a G, there's a G, there's 1, there's 8, and there's a G, there's a G, and there's a G. There's 3 octaves. That is 1, 8, 15. 1 plus 7 is 8, 8 plus 7 is 15, to think of it that way, okay? So now you can see the application of the national numbering system developed in the late 1950s in none other than Nashville. It's a beautiful thing, because if you were playing in B flat, you just simply quote the scale like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And talking about tenths, I'll play at an A now. Look at this beautiful. Those are 10th chords, or 10th intervals, the root A and the C sharp. I did tell you I'm new to bass guitar. I'll just show you these little exciting things. So, I did explain to you that all I played was A major initially, and I tapped it, and I did mention I tapped above the wire. And that's the challenge for you. Just remember, I'm going to be 68 years old in January 2025. You're going to have more time than me, but I thought now that it's school holidays, or maybe like me, you're semi-retired or even retired, you can get onto this and become quite good at it, because these things are mechanical once you know what you're doing. And that's what my channel's about, teaching you the basic music theory that will open up your universe. I started playing guitar at the age of 14. Only at the age of 57, I decided to get involved in a little bit of music theory, and some of which I've been telling you about. Let's try it again. So note my fingering, and I note that I'm tapping above the fret wire. There I'm tapping in the middle of the 5th, there I'm tapping above the 15th. I'm going 2 fingers, 2, pinky, 4, in other words 2, 4. That's what I'm trying to get, that strength between that finger, which is, what do they call it? Whatever they call it, to the pinky. It will take a bit of time if this is what you want to do. I need to just get my orientation. Spend a few days or weeks or months just doing that. Because this is how you do it initially. Okay? You need to build that strength up, and so do I. Okay, so that gave you some idea how the major scale works, and then the minor, 1, 1, 2, major third. Now, did we go through the whole 12 semitones or half steps in an octave? So you got E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, starting the next octave back to E. So it's 1, flat 2, 2, flat 3, 3, 4, flat 5, 5, flat 6, 6, flat 7, 7, 8. And later on the 6-string guitar, I'll show you how you add 7 each time. So that was A to C sharp, 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is another way of playing the major scale. Got that? So you got that fingering, and you got this fingering, and you got this fingering. Sorry. same thing, okay? It's got a long neck, this guitar, so you can't see it. I might do it for you later there again. So you got the three ways, and now 1, 2, 3, it's a C sharp note, and you know that's G, A, B, C, C sharp. And you know C sharp is a 3, but you're in the next octave, so 3 plus 7 is 10. Takes you back to that chord you so love. It's a sound you know and you love. Now, hopefully you enjoy this, and I hope you enjoy this exercise. You see, I've got a problem with it. I can tell you now, it's a strength problem. You didn't think you'd be picking up weights with your punky, did you? Nor did I this morning when I got up, but it's going to be interesting to see how it develops. It's lazy, so you've got to do it over and over. And that's it. Just keep at it. Now, I might go onto the standard guitar now, in 6 string. I hope you're enjoying this. Excuse me a second. I'll just put this guy next to me here. It's safer. Because it's so tall, I might knock the window out behind me. That's, when I say tall, it's got a long neck. I refer to that as tall. Excuse the noise. So if you've been watching my channel, you know that I'm getting into the so-called hybrid picking. I'm hiding the pick there between those two fingers. Not purposely hiding it. And I'm going to try and pick and. Starting to get activated at last. Now I want to show you the 3 ways of playing a major scale again. One way. So there I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 as promised. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Getting myself in a mess, but you got the idea. All those different ways, you need to know where your A's are. You will fall with them. So on a 22 fret guitar, you can generally hit 4 octaves, and that's it. So A is 1, 8, 15, because 1 plus 7 is 8, and 8 plus 7 is 15. And I suppose you can do the octave thing here as well. Trying to achieve. Now, you know this famous sound. intro by late Eddie Van Halen. Now let's look at the notes. So we're playing the 3rd fret on the B string. It's clearly a D note. We're playing the 6th fret, which is an F. Now from a D to an F, you skip 2 frets. It's a minor 3rd interval. So you're playing D minor, and you're playing the A. Now you know, relevant to a D chord, A is a perfect 5th, but you knew that. But you see, I'm using the intervals with my knowledge, because you know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, D major, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So it's a 5th interval, right? So you've got a root, a minor 3rd, and a perfect 5th. So you're tapping out the chord of D minor on one string. And when you raise the 5th, it's called augmented 5th. The A sharp. Now if I played you a D major chord here, a D, an F sharp, and an A, because those are the triads, the root, the major 3rd, and the perfect 5th of D major. That's D major. If I played you up here, because the frets are close together, so I haven't got hands that can go from there to there. I can't go that far, you know, like from, as you noticed earlier. That's why I tap it. But I'm going to play you a D major here. D, major 3rd interval, and a perfect 5th interval. That's D major for you in all its glory. But if I told you this is D major in all its glory as well. I'm playing the 2nd inversion, because the triad of D major is D, F sharp, A. D, F sharp, and A, root, major 3rd, perfect 5th. But I started on the 2nd note in the triad, the F sharp, A, and then the root. I'm playing the 2nd inversion. If I wanted to do the 3rd inversion, I start on the A, 10th fret of the B string is A, a D, and an F sharp. That's on the B string, right? A, D, and F sharp. That's D major in the 3rd inversion. If you want D minor from D major, you hear that? You drop the major 3rd to a minor 3rd. Simple. So you tappers and shredders now know what to do. I like this little thing that I came up with. I'll just put it on clean again. That little motif, you might have seen it in some of my other lessons, but I love it so much because it involves string skipping. So I'm plucking an open E, and I'm playing a B on the G string, so I've skipped the B string. E, B, G. Now you go figure, that's E minor. E, minor 3rd, G, B, perfect 5th interval. Because you can go count it. 1, 2, that's 3, so minor 3 is G. 4, 5 is a B. I hope you got me. E, D major scale. work it out from those intervals. Then by chance, like a few months ago, I came across this little thing. E, B, open G. And I'm back to E, the octave, the lower. I'm talking too much. Then I'm coming to the ninth interval of E minor, F sharp, because it's, remember what I said, 2 becomes plus 7 is 9. Then I'm doing this G thing. G, C, which is the fourth interval, because the G major triad is G, C, and D. So I'm going G, C, A. A is the ninth, so I'm doing G9. And an F sharp with a seventh, a major seventh. Then I'm doing this A to a C. There's an A, there's an A, and I'm putting a C, which makes an A minor, with an F sharp to an A, which is a 6. It's A minor 6. But I'm doing, hopefully you're following this, but this is what you can do with intervals. A, C makes it A minor. It's a minor third interval. And that's an A again, it's an octave. And an F sharp to an A is the 6. So it's A minor 6. And then I'm chucking in a weird one, a B to a B octave. And I'm doing a major 7th because I'm doing the B flat. Hopefully that makes sense to you. B with a E. Now if I've got B here and I've got an E, that's the fourth interval. So it's B suspended fourth with a C sharp, which is a ninth, and a major 7th to the B. If you feel lost, how do you think I felt and still do? But that's why I say, you like the sound, but you need to know what you're doing. It's fun when you analyze what you're doing, even if it didn't make sense. And you can name these exotic chords. Hybrid picking. See, so all these things that I'm learning, I'm showing you, and I'm still pretty useless at them. But you like the sound, I'm sure. And it encourages me, and I hope it encourages you. And then I like wide interval stuff. Like, I might do it like this. Okay, I might do it like this because I prefer simply playing every minor third interval. If you've watched my channel before, you'll know about it. But it's fun because you're just playing every third fret apart. Yes, I am. Because I've got to hit A, D, and B strings at the 4th fret and the 5th fret on the A, G, and E. There's a mistake. I want to start on that C there. I like it, but yeah, I've got a hip problem, so it's hurting. I'm not sitting comfortably. Let's go nice and slowly then. You see, I've got that problem. I need to work on it. You remember? Yeah, I can feel it's coming now. Let's give it another go. Even more distortion. Sometimes just let go and see what happens. I love the way these humbucking pickups clean up just by reducing the volume on the guitar. Oops, there goes the hip. Well, thanks for viewing this far. I hope I taught you a few concepts about scales and wacky things, and playing chords on one string. Techniques, and if you like arpeggios, check my channel out on arpeggios. Good. Do different things, and then sometimes you might consider like using an effect like let's just see what we got here. Let's try wrong one. Let's try this one. Okay. That's a uni-vibe effect, you know. Now put some distortion on. Need more than that. You need to rely on the equipment a little bit to do something wacky for you. Let's just see what else you got. So I'm using a Boss guitar now and some of the effects. Punky's lazy, I'm just playing a D major chord here. technical. Perfect fifth, the A. Chord below the raised seventh or the major seventh. Scale. Scales for metal players. I go through 7 minor scales in drop D. Sense to you once you go through the lessons. 7 minor scales used by metal guitarists. So that's some of the stuff you can get into when you actually, you're not like when I was 16, just like the sounds of it. But that style of metal wasn't around in the, by 1975. Wasn't the dominant stuff. I used to know this diminished chord. I know about intervals, so check my channel out for lessons on intervals because it gets really fun. Put a clean channel on for this stuff. You've got these beautiful sounding jazz chords, lessons on all those things that I encourage you to get into. I'm not using the right sound tones here and that, but just to whet your appetite. And it's been a long session, and I hope you get some value out of some of the things and ideas. Some of them are very wacky, as I mentioned. Pentatonics on one string as well, because I find it beneficial. lot of them use them like that. Just giving you a bit of a jack around here. I know you love your blues mix. Anyway, that's enough of that. Fancy chord. You know what it's called? Well, that's C major, and you add in the D note. Simple, eh? C9, C add 9. It's 43 minutes now. I'll keep you entertained for another minute. Licks. Thanks again for viewing. Go back, have a look at some of the stuff, think about the intervals, and focus on whatever you choose to do. It took me quite a while to try and get this down. Ideas that I've seen and I'm working on. Okay, I'll call it at that for now. Thanks for viewing.